It all began in Owensboro, Kentucky, a boy with a strange glimmer in his eyes and a world of stories in his heart. Johnny Depp wasn't meant for the ordinary. He was drawn to music, mischief, and the mystique of rebellion. By the time he was 15, Johnny had moved over 20 times with his family, finding fleeting solace in music. His parents divorced, and a turbulent home life pushed him deeper into creative escape. He dropped out of high school to chase a dream as a rock guitarist in a band called The Kids. But life had another plan. In his early 20s, Johnny was broke and newly married. It was his then-wife, Laurie Ann Allison, who introduced him to actor Nicolas Cage, a meeting that would change the trajectory of his life forever. Cage saw something in the quiet, edgy musician and suggested he try acting. Soon after, Johnny landed a role in the cult horror film A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984. Suddenly, the man who never thought of acting as a career was thrust into Hollywood's spotlight. Johnny became a teen idol in 21 Jump Street, but he hated it. He once said, "I was doing this television series, and it was very uncomfortable for me. I didn't want to be seen as a product." So he rebelled against it. Depp turned away from heartthrob fame and dove into the weird and wonderful. He teamed up with visionary director Tim Burton and starred in Edward Scissorhands, 1990, a gothic fairy tale that mirrored Johnny's own alienation. His portrayal of a gentle, misunderstood soul with scissors for hands became a symbol of his inner turmoil, and a legend was born. From there, his roles became statements. Whether it was Ed Wood, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, or Sleepy Hollow, Depp never played it safe. But it was 2003's Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, that catapulted him into global superstardom. His creation of Captain Jack Sparrow was so wild, so magnetic, that even Disney executives were baffled. But audiences fell in love. Depp received his first Oscar nomination. He had become a global icon, yet behind the eyeliner and swagger was a man battling demons. If you're enjoying this story so far, make sure to subscribe and let us know your thoughts in the comments. It helps more than you know. Depp's off-screen life began to mirror the chaos of his on-screen personas. His long relationship with French singer Vanessa Paradis gave him stability. Together, they had 2 children, Lily Rose and Jack. For a while, it seemed like Johnny had found peace. But fame is a double-edged sword. The media followed his every move. Tabloids painted him as eccentric, troubled, even dangerous. And then came his highly publicized relationship with actress Amber Heard, which would become one of the most controversial and career-damaging chapters of his life. The accusations, lawsuits, and trial became international spectacles. Depp's career took a massive hit. He was dropped from major franchises like Fantastic Beasts and became a polarizing figure in Hollywood. But in the face of ruin, Johnny remained defiant. He said, "Truth is the only thing I'm interested in. Lies will get you nowhere." Eventually the tide turned. The public and later a jury began to see a different narrative. Supporters rallied behind him. He was no longer just a movie star. He became a symbol of personal redemption, resilience, and the cost of speaking out. Despite the chaos, Johnny Depp has remained a dedicated, transformative actor. What are the habits that made him one of the most unique artists of his generation? Here are the 3 habits of Johnny Depp's success. 1. Relentless authenticity. Johnny never conformed. Even when fame begged him to fit the mold, he carved his own path. He chose roles that reflected his soul, not his paycheck. This habit of staying true to himself, even at a cost, earned him the respect of his peers and the loyalty of his fans. 2. Complete immersion. Depp doesn't just act, he becomes. From the slurred speech of Jack Sparrow to the haunted eyes of Sweeney Todd, Johnny dives headfirst into every character. He reads obsessively, keeps journals, and even alters his lifestyle to prepare for roles. His success isn't luck, it's obsession. 3. emotional transparency. Whether through art, interviews, or courtroom battles, Johnny wears his heart on his sleeve. It's what makes him magnetic. He connects because he's not afraid to show the broken pieces. Today, Johnny Depp is returning to the arts: music, painting, poetry. He recently played King Louis XV in Jean du Barry, signaling a quiet but powerful return to cinema. He continues to tour with his band, the Hollywood Vampires. His paintings sell for thousands. He visits sick children in hospitals as Jack Sparrow, not for publicity, but because he knows what it means to matter to someone else. He's not chasing fame anymore. He's chasing meaning. As Johnny once said, people cry not because they're weak, but because they've been strong for too long. Johnny Depp's story isn't just about movies, scandals, or stardom. It's about the struggle to be seen, the pain of being misunderstood, and the redemption that comes from staying true to your voice. He's not perfect. He's human. But through every fall, he rises again, with soul, style, and spark.